Hello and welcome back to the 410. My name is Adrian, your host, and we're back here in the building here at the 410. I'm telling you, man, big stuff going on down here. If you haven't noticed, we've been adding those bricks slowly but surely. Check out that interview we did with Junior Mancho. He said he's ready to almost bring it all home this year, so I can't wait to watch him. Parlay Tay, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. That Junior Mancho interview, that kid's the real deal, man. I can't wait to watch him play later on this year.
Man, super excited for him to come down here in the studio and tell his story. It's going to be some more stuff coming down the pipe for y'all. So like I told you, pay attention, cut the notifications on. You got to do some liking, subscribing, because me and Parlay Tay, we got to get paid down here. We're not getting paid yet. Y'all can see how many subscribers we got. We not monetized. But we're going to keep on doing this thing right here until we get to where we need to go. Don't you worry about that. So, bringing up news here before we get into that. One-up cycles. If you need anything electric bike related, pull them up on the page. See what they got going on. They're going to get you together out there. The electric bikes definitely been the momentum here over the last couple of years. The O's, they have a doubleheader today. So, obviously, I think they're getting into the game right now while we're recording. So I'll go ahead and tell you my pick on that game before we get all the way to the end of the show. That way you don't think I'm go ahead and pick the O's. I know they lost the other night to Boston. They had a few errors at the end of the game. They cost them the game. They can win that game. So I feel like today they'll right the ship. Get two of them today on the doubleheader. How about you? What you think, man?
A couple errors. It was more like four.
It was definitely the four.
But, it's hard to win those games. I think I looked it up. In the last 10 years, there's only been 21 teams that have won a baseball game over the last. They were having four errors, and you talking about each team 160. The math is crazy.
Right. So it's something that really never happened. So once again, we talked about it when we broke down the Orioles. Their manager just has to do a better job of setting that expectation that we just cannot make these errors at the times that we're making them, because it literally costs us the game. I mean, it's no other way to put it. And us being on that 7-game win streak and then dropping it to Boston with them being on the win streak, they snatched that momentum from us. So hopefully today we can get some of that momentum back. I think we had Bradish pitching in one of the games today.
The game just started. We got to stop that 14-game win streak. That's crazy.
They have to lose today.
Yeah,
so
we got to stop that. Dean Kramer's pitching right now against Jake Bennett.
Okay.
Like I said, the game just started. And then tonight we get Bradish fresh off the contract.
Okay.
So
yeah, he's gonna show off. $90 million man. He should be showing off tonight. So we can go ahead and count the second game as good, because Bradish is gonna pitch a gem there. The first game here, Dean, you know what you need to do. I feel like a good bet, little side thing would be Basayo for a home run today. I feel like it's a good day for Basayo to hit a home run. So I'm gonna look at the odds on that. I think I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on that real quick and see how that's gonna come out. All right, so moving on. Obviously, we want to see the O's do better than they did the other night, and we're gonna see how that goes with the doubleheader. NFL news: the Ravens, of course, they're gonna report to camp on Friday. I believe the rookies are gonna be there.
Yeah, the rookies on the 24th, and then the veterans on the 28th.
Yep. So they're gonna be there Friday, like we've been telling you. So keep your ears open for that stuff there. Plenty of football getting ready to happen here in the next couple of days. Also, in the football world, got to touch on this big story here. Of course, with Baltimore, our rivals here are who, Parlay Tay?
The Steelers.
The Steelers, right? And so we're looking in the news, and bam, Ryan Clark, we all know Ryan Clark. He's on ESPN. He's talking his stuff. Heck, he done knocked people out on our team before. We've all seen that, right? So, I respect the Ryan Clark. He's a warrior and a very good analyst. And I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on at ESPN, but they fired him right in the middle of the set. Parlay Tay, can you believe that?
They did that man dirty. He's been with ESPN for 11 years. To fire that man in the middle of the set, he's a good analyst. I like listening to Ryan Clark. He knows the game a lot better than I do, a lot better than you do, a lot better than the guy he was arguing with on ESPN does, because he's been out there on the field and he knows things that we don't. It's just as simple as that. And to fire him in the middle, I don't care if he is Steelers or not. I respect that man for what he was doing. And how you going to do that to somebody that's been with the company for 11 years?
It's pretty classic.
Yeah.
What I say is that, he had they alluded to an argument that he had a year ago with Peter Schrager. And basically the whole basis of that argument was him saying, hey, man, you're looking at it at this level because you didn't play. you can't really attest to this, that, and the third. And I think that definitely rubbed ESPN wrong. I know it rubbed Peter Schrager wrong because he actually said something about it in the middle of the show. So I believe that might have had something to do with it. But also Stephen A, he went on there today. Stephen A was crying about this, so I already know he was hurt to lose Ryan Clark off the ESPN platform. But he also alluded to that, hey, there's going to be more cuts. And, you know, just based off of what I've been reading, it just seems like, you know, the era of that big network, sports network, everybody is starting to slim down a little bit, and it's starting to favor the little guys, Parlay Tay. Like the little guys like the 410 show, you know, people that are doing the stuff that are more like centralized and stuff like that. It seems to be what the focus has been. So we'll see where he lands up. I think he might end up at Fox or CBS or something like that. He'll be somewhere, obviously.
He can come here. We'll gladly
I was just getting ready to say,
Clark on the show.
We have a space. Ryan Clark, if you catch this, I know you're a Steeler, but we're going to make an exception for you here at the 410 show. You can pull up right here and you can talk some football with us all day long. You good with that, Parlay Tay?
You know it.
Yeah, I'm good with it too. So we'll see if we can get hold of Ryan Clark. However though, Parlay Tay, we've been getting hold of some people. They've been coming down here to the studio. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but we got boots on the ground down here at the studio. No lie, all right? So if you haven't already, once again, like, share, subscribe, whatever you have to do. Me and Parlay Tay have to grow this thing up so we can go and get some groceries, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, it's real. So anyways, NBA news right here. Big news today. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but the Miami Heat, they leaked something in the press, y'all. Parlay Tay, did you see that?
I did, and I don't know how much do they, you know, what are they leaking? Until I hear something from the horse's mouth from LeBron himself, I'm not going one way or the other.
I get it. So, however, I don't know why somebody would dock up a press release naming it the introductory for LeBron James. So, we could be wrong here at the 410 show, or you could be getting an exclusive right now at the 410 show. LeBron might be in Miami, y'all. And I thought he was going to Cleveland. I wanted him to finish his career in Cleveland, but I guess, in a sense, him going to Miami wouldn't really tarnish his legacy because he was there already.
He gonna do a whole press conference. I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
He's definitely taking his talents back to South Beach again. But we're gonna pay attention to that story. I'm talking about. I've been watching the ticker just to see if they say anything about that. But I'm feeling like it's between Cleveland and Miami now. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now.
That's the way it looks like.
Cleveland and Miami. All right, and then I think the WNBA All-Star Game is getting ready to go on this weekend.
Yeah, they got the 3-point shootout, and then the All-Star Game's on Saturday.
I'm gonna take Ionescu. Is she in the 3-point shooting contest this year?
She probably is.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
You taking the girl that wins it every year.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, if you gotta ask me who will win, that's who I gotta take. I mean,
I'm taking her too. I don't know if she did it, but I would take her too. She set the record. I think she beat the previous three. She has the most 3-pointers in a 3-point contest.
Oh, we're gonna have to check the tape on that. But I know one thing I know is that girl can ball. She was hanging out with Kobe. She got that Mamba mentality, and so you know, anytime they had to deal with her, they gonna get a handful from her. That's how she gets down.
If I got $1 million on a 3-point shot, I'm taking her.
$1 million all day long. And once again, I need y'all support there. We gotta check out old Mancho Jr. Mount Carmel, make sure y'all are paying attention to his progress there. He should be one of the best players in the league, and he's definitely part of the 410 show family here. And just on that note there, Mount St. Joe, I'm actually going to leave here right now. We getting done with this show. I'm done. I'm on my way to the Mount St. Joe basketball camp, and I'm going to play you that interview because I'm here to tell you, if somebody played that interview for me when I was in school, oh, I know what game I'll be circling on the calendar. So, you know, I'm going to get some stuff started, man. There's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, right? So, St. Joe, I'll be down there to see y'all. I'm going to find out how y'all feel about Mancho Jr., his proclamation that they're going to win the championship. Parlay Tay, can you believe that, man?
What, that Mount St. Joe will win the championship?
Yeah, can you believe that? That Mount Carmel's going to win the championship.
Carmel. I mean, look, they're gonna go as far as Junior gonna take them. It's on Junior.
It's on him?
It's on Junior. He their star player. He got to win. You know what I mean?
Look, y'all, I was sitting next to that man. It's a man child there. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they going to have their hands full dealing with that. He looked like he was really focused, y'all.
He almost hit his head on the ceiling.
He most certainly did. These ceilings definitely not the highest ceilings in the world, but he was right there brushing that afro up against the top of the plates right there. That's for sure. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate your time today. As far as our picks for the day, you know, we've been keeping it real light until we get into football season with the picks. But definitely, I'm taking the O's today, both games to win, complete that deal today. What do you think, man?
I like him in the second game with Bradish. I think he's going
Parlay Tay said go ahead, money line the second game. I'm saying money line both of the games. Parlay Tay, what we got going on, man? We got any good news in the game right now?
No, nothing but bad news.
No, what's going on? We only been on the set here a couple minutes, right?
All of a sudden, it's 4-0 Red Sox.
Oh no, I mean, we gotta go, y'all. I love y'all. The O's is down 4-0 while we sitting here taping. I got to go see what's going on here. How in the world did that happen in 2 minutes? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It was quick though.
Once again, make sure you pay attention to everything going on here. We're doing big things down here. We're trying to do bigger things down here. We need your support to do them now. Don't we need their support, man?
Your support.
We need your support to do them.
We need it.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell that friend to tell a friend. Till I see you again, y'all be safe.